Robert the Doll is a 40-inch straw-stuffed doll dressed in a sailor suit, widely considered the world's most haunted doll. Gifted to Robert Eugene Otto in 1904, it reportedly inspired the character Chucky. It is exhibited at East Martello Museum in Key West, where visitors must ask permission to take photos to avoid a curse. Eugene and Robert were best friends growing up. Legend speculates voodoo played a part in Robert's formative years, while interviews with those close to Otto's family indicate a great deal of emotional energy was placed upon the doll during Eugene's lifetime. It is said that young Gene would shift blame when he misbehaved as a child, pointing to the doll and saying, "I didn't do it, Robert did it." While Robert seemed like an ordinary cloth doll, it wasn't long before Robert was involved in strange and somewhat alarming events. Gene's parents often heard their son talking to a doll and getting a response back in a totally different voice. They also described seeing the doll change expressions when they spoke in his company. Robert continued to live with Gene throughout his lifetime, and after Gene's parents died, he moved his wife Anne into the home. Anne felt uncomfortable with Robert in the house. She demanded that Gene lock up the doll in the attic where he could do no harm. Gene consented to locking up the doll. Some believe that Robert was not happy with this new living arrangement. Soon, visitors to the artist's house reported hearing footsteps in the attic and childish giggling. Neighborhood children described seeing Robert watching them from the attic window. Those same children gave accounts of the doll actually mocking them as they walked in front of the house. Gene Otto went to become a prominent artist in Key West and beyond. Stories of Robert the Doll's strange behavior became commonplace with those who encountered him at the artist house after Gene's death in 1974. Following Gene's death, tenants renting rooms at the artist house heard footsteps in the attic room above them where